Okay, so this is what's left over from the MRE. We started the chili, but we're so full that we just can't finish it. We'll just pick at the stuff as the day goes on and try it. We bought the MRE from Amazon for $39, and we think it was well worth it. But we started out breakfast with these things, with this dark bread and these crackers and some nuts, these barbecue flavored nuts. Were very mild, very good tasting. The different types of pate, the farmhouse and the other one, they tasted much better on these than they did on this dark bread. That bread really doesn't offer much. This doesn't either, but it actually added to the flavor of the pate. This just kind of like, no, nothing. Then we went to the porridge, and we did the porridge, and I put cranberries and raisins in my porridge, but I only put raisins in Ruth's because Ruth hates cranberries, and a little bit of sugar. It did a little something for it, but it still was quite on the bland side. Then we did some soup, which was very savory, very salty, had some bits of herbs in it, and some... I'm getting disrupted. Had some herbs in it, and it had some noodles in it too, but we didn't let it cook long enough. The noodles were still crispy when I was drinking mine. And then we kind of went on to the chili because we felt like we were getting full. And the chili, to me, was a bit on the bland side, so I put in some of this to help it. It made it hot, but it really didn't help it very much. The chili I'd rate on a scale of 1 to 10 as to how good a chili tastes. I'd rated it about a 5 or a 6. It's not that it tastes shelf stable, but it's just really quite bland. It's blah. It's, yeah, bland. It needs help. And then finally I ended mine with this. I threw a couple of the coffees in there, some chocolate, the hazelnut stuff in there, because I hate that hazelnut stuff. I will not eat that stuff any other way. And some sugar and the cocoa mix. And this actually turned out to be quite well. You can see how that is. But that's the way to go with that, because this didn't have creamer in it, which kind of surprised me. It also didn't have napkins in it. I had to go get napkins. So I was a little bit surprised about that. I mean, if I said there's a couple of things about this MRE I didn't care for, was the chili really was and there was no creamer for the coffee, and there was no napkins. So, but overall, for 39 bucks, we got quite a bit, and we still have quite a bit to eat. It is worth your money to try it. It is quite a very nice MRE. Okay, I forgot it again. Is this an Aldi's knockoff, or is this a Mama Leona's Kitchen? I'd say on a scale of Mama Leona's Kitchen to Aldi's knockoff, with Mama Leona's Kitchen being a 10 and Aldi's knockoff being a 1, this rates around a 6 or a 7. The only thing that makes it rate as low as it does is it is a very bland MRE. You're going to need the sugar, you're going to need the pepper, you're going to need the salt, you're going to need the hot sauce, because this thing is going to need some help. That's it.